Hello, sexy souls, and welcome back to the Raven Tarot. For anybody that is new joining me here today, my name is Joey, and I am an intuitive reader. Which means if you're completely new to tarot, that means I just read from feeling and through the imagery of the cards. I did learn the meanings, but the meanings no longer resonate with how I read. But yes, so for today's video, we're going to be looking at what you need to be careful of. I was literally had this feeling on the train to do this reading. So here I am, and it makes sense because today was kind of a funny day. We are going into Mercury Retrograde, and if you don't know what Mercury Retrograde is, it's basically, yeah, just Google it, but it's all about communication, and it can be kind of a hard time for some people. I know every Mercury Retrograde, for me, something really significantly just meaningful, something very, very meaningful, in a good way. Now that I look back at everything that happened past Mercury retrogrades, it's changed me a lot. So try and not get too much upset if something does happen over the next coming month. But yeah, I don't know if I said what the title of the video is, but yeah, we're going to be looking into what you need to be careful of. I don't think I have anything else to say. Maybe I actually was wondering, what have you done for Halloween this year? Have any of you dressed up? I would love to know what you, or even just send me a picture of what you did for Halloween on my Instagram. You would have seen the link to my Instagram in the beginning of the video. But anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on now. Oh, actually, one last thing. I was thinking about sharing some scary stories. I was meant to do it before Halloween, but just some things that happened to me going through my spiritual phase, where I thought I was going a bit nuts. So some scary stories, and I'm wondering if any of you would be interested in me posting that here, like a story time video. But yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So yes, if you struggle to choose one of the piles, there's many different ways you can do it. You can use a pendulum, you can meditate on the cards. Just do what works for you, okay? But yeah, let's get straight into pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1. Let's see what are the first 4 cards here. So I'm using this deck. I don't normally use it on my channel because I don't know if people will vibe with the imagery, but I thought I get messages from these cards and I am the one reading them, so why not use them? And some of you might think they're a bit funky, so some of you might hate them, some of you might love them. So the first card I have here is the Hanged. I'll just show you, it is reversed. The Hanged Man, reversed. Put that there. We have the Page of Pentacles upright. And we have the 3 of Swords reversed. And we have the 7 of Swords reversed. So this deck is a bit of communication problems, maybe, which is all about Mercury retrograde, and as well some kind of sneakery going on here. The main thing that I'm seeing here is, right, I feel like with this the Hanged Man reversed here, I feel like you're going kind of through a feeling where this alien is green, and the first feeling I got here was a kind of feeling of not feeling nourished enough. And I know nourishment is all about eating your greens and everything, but I got the feeling of being sick, literally you're feeling like you're about to throw up. some of you might not vibe with that, but what I'm feeling is like you're in the next like coming weeks, or you might already be feeling like a bit under the weather, as in like you're not having enough energy. So be careful of your diet is kind of what I'm feeling. That's not the main message though. Just kind of saying that like you're going to be on a lower vibration if you don't eat healthier. But really with the Hanged Man here, what I'm seeing is I feel like you're running around and you're not taking a minute to just hang out. If it's at work, you're not taking a minute to just chill and hang even at your desk. Like, I don't know, acknowledge the people walking around you, talk to people, just be more aware of your surroundings in a more chill way, because the Hanged Man is someone who is very chill, and I'm just getting the feeling that there's something about your work or just your family life that's kind of really hectic at the minute. Not in an awful way. Like, I just really see that you are constantly having to move on to the next task, because you have so many chores. So that is something I'm picking up here, and because of all of this, because of you having a lot of things coming on here, I have the Page of Pentacles, and this for some of you could be someone of interest, or someone that you're not sure was interested in you, because with them coming behind the curtain, I really feel like this Page of Pentacles, someone that has been thinking about making themselves known. Like, they might have been just in the background a lot lately, but I don't know what it is. Just this whole thing of them coming unexpectedly is kind of going to take more energy that you don't need. Okay, so I don't know, but I'm picking up the feeling that it's too soon for a new relationship. Or some of you just might not be needing that on your plate at the minute. You don't need any drama with your love life, or okay. And I'm also picking up a message like some of you might even be in a relationship already, and then this person just came in and it's kind of like, oh, but because I don't know what it is, it's something about your headspace at the minute, because I'm really feeling like you're either this person might make you become someone that you're not, or right now you aren't the person that you used to be. Okay, and I really do believe that you can successfully balance out this Hanged Man and this Three of Swords. I do think that you can balance them out, because it's almost like your energy has went through a phase where money might have been coming in and everything else, like abundance and stuff might have been coming in. You felt like you weren't really doing anything with it, and you weren't really maybe investing in things. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but you've earned everything for a reason. These rewards and the recognition that people are giving you is all for a reason. You're doing great, okay? And things are starting to move forward now, okay? I do think that the change is coming very soon, but just be very careful of this Page of Pentacles. They don't mean any harm, but they're going to move you, they're going to take you down a different path, okay? And that path for me is, it could end up like really messing with your head, because with this Three of Swords, also I'm not feeling like this energy, because this is be very careful. I don't know really if a lot of you will slip into this. I think that some of you are wise enough to see through people. And with this person as well, I feel like they're very young, and also they are more about having an experience rather than like thinking how cool it would be to get with you because of your status, something to do with your status. But the Three of Swords here for me is kind of, this is not a heart, this is a head. And we have this moon here and this energy, and I just thought on retrograde, and I feel like retrograde is going to make you go by what, you're not going to go by your heart, you're going to go by your head. And this person's kind of going to screw with your head more than your heart. So I don't really feel like you're going to like you're going to be brokenhearted or anything. Just kind of, this person's going to, I feel like they're kind of going to always kind of be around, and you're going to be thinking, oh, is this a sign that I should talk to them more? But it's just because they keep creeping up behind you. They're planning their way in slowly but surely, and then it's messing with your head a little bit. So just be very careful of this person, because they don't mean any harm, but they just want to, like, they want to have this experience. In a way, if I said it the way I'm thinking it, it would sound bad, but really, I have the Seven of Cups here, or Seven of Swords here as well, and there's something about them that they need to clear up as well, thoughts that they have, and they need to see that your life isn't all that it's cracked up to be. And I do really feel like someone here is going to hurt the other. If this does become a thing, if this does become a hookup, someone is going to hurt the other, because I do see someone else being involved, and there being another relationship. So I do see a bit of cheating here. So I don't know where the cheating is coming from. Is it coming from them? Is it coming from you? I'm not sure. So maybe it's like, be careful because someone's going to persuade you into cheating, or be careful because you're going to get with someone and then realize that they already have a partner, and they just wanted to hook up with you because of who you are and what you have. And I feel like you might be older. That's kind of another thing. So you have a bit more maturity. But yeah, that is kind of all I'm really picking up about this pile. I don't know why, there's something about the energy of this pile. It's to something like you live in a really big main city as well. So you live in a really main, like you either, I don't know why I'm picking up New York, like Times Square kind of vibes. You live somewhere, or your environment is that kind of hectic city lights. And I think that's something that you need to be careful about too, is you need to be able to ground yourself and balance out your city life with, you know, getting back to nature, or even just taking a walk. And I know the weather is getting colder some parts of the world, so we're gonna also feel a little bit more miserable in places like London, where I'm from, where the weather is freezing now. So just bear in mind, like, don't let the city control you is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to let you know that I'm also doing 30-minute readings for £30. So if you have any further questions, or you would like to ask more questions, I have no real limit with my questions on my personal readings, but just don't do like don't ask me like 20 questions, because then I'll have like a minute, not even. Yeah, I'll have like a minute, just over a minute to answer each question, which for me, I can do that, but I'm not going to give you enough information that I would like to give. But I just like to let people design the reading the way they want it. Like, ask as many questions. Don't feel like you can only say one thing, because really they all line up. But anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying there. Oh, my brain. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the future. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your pile. So let's see what you need to be careful of this month. This is a kind of a timed reading because I was basing it around Mercury Retrograde. So, first card we have here is the Five of Pentacles. Next we have the King of Swords. This man likes to control the world. Okay. We have the Chariot. Weird energy. Wow. Are you planning on going somewhere? Someone telling you to go somewhere? Because I don't know at the minute. It's almost like saying like, are you sure you want to go there? And we have the Six of Wands here as well. Okay, that's very mixed energy here. So right away, I'm not liking, I don't know, the energy is focused on this side. This looks all great and lovely and passionate and fantasy. Over here it's kind of like, who are you? Don't know why, but I never ever like this King of Swords from this deck. Unless it's reversed, because I just see him as a bit of a wimp. But what I'm picking up here is this person giving you advice? Because with this Five of Pentacles, it's like someone's holding on to this lady here, and it's like, no, you don't want to go in there. That's not where you want to be. You're just going to be sad. Like, kind of trying to take them away from their family, or take them away from a cozy home environment, and saying, no, let's just go to where my place or something. So some of you, it could be that manipulative kind of relationship. I'm not saying that all I'm not saying it's a bad relationship, just some people have that trait where they can manipulate people, and it's not a bad thing, because without people who manipulate other people, the world wouldn't work. And a lot of the time these people don't mean harm, it's just in their nature to win people over. So something about this Five of Pentacles, it's kind of like you're not wanted there, and that dog is kind of like, back off. It's like it's almost like you're a stranger in your own home. So someone is kind of helping you out through a bit of a rough enough time, and this King of Swords for me is this energy. So it's coming from either that manipulator, or it's coming from like a boss, or someone who is just in general a bossy person. Again, with this little minion here trying to control the world, that for me tells me that part of their ego, and it's something that they really believe in, is that they're going to be able to control who they want, and they can control anyone in their world, because this is a small globe here. So anyone in their surroundings, they know how to trick them. So someone here for me is tricking you to make a change with this Chariot. So some of you might be getting a new job, a new promotion, or being asked to come move with them to somewhere, taking a holiday, or even it could be even taking a holiday. Yes, weird. Also, if I don't know why I'm going to say this, but some of you might also resonate with pile number 1, because I'm picking up something to do with that in this pile. So if you want, you can go watch pile number 1 as well. Don't know why, but some of you out there will connect with that as well. Just from this card, I'm feeling it. But yes, someone is tricking you into making a change. And really what I see here is there is more to them than meets the eye. It's like they're that person that can almost hypnotize you, and then really they've got this little dark side that they don't like to show. But I do feel like this person is a bit insecure in some way as well. You know what I'm saying? Like they're bossy and like that leader type. There's a method in their madness. Is what I'm feeling here. With this, I really feel like you're passionate about things that they might end up telling you. You're gonna be like, wow. You're gonna have so much hope for things. And with the Six of Wands here, I'm really, really feeling like you're their next project. So, in some ways, it's like they got bored with whoever they were working with before, and now they want to help you. So in a way, this person does like to help people and make them bloom into a completely new and someone who's just got a complete makeover change. And then you're going to have so much attention around you because this is what I'm saying from them, I'm going to make you into this person and your life will be so much different, and a lot of people will then start to recognize your work and your worth, and you're just going to become so much more abundant. For some reason, I'm picking these two cards up. These cards are great, right? But with these two here, and this being what you need to look out for, is you need to look out for the guy here, because they're promising all of this, but really what I'm picking up from it is you need to stop and take time to think about, is that what you want? Is this what you want? I'm not saying it's not what you want, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't go for it. I'm just saying be careful of listening too much to this other person. Because I really think it's the right time for you to start being really appreciative of everything that has happened so far that's been really good for you. And I just really do feel like you might need a little bit of patience here with all of this. You might need a little bit of patience with all that is going on, because, I don't know, let me just clarify. I was clarifying the King of Swords. I have the Magician here as well. So King of Swords and the Magician together is manipulation. Someone who knows how to get what they want. And then let's just, for the sake of the reading, I'm going to also clarify this. If you could see how I have my cards, I literally have them in a bunch on the ground. I'm not shuffling. I'm just like swishing them around like a little witch in a pot or a cauldron. Well, okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Got the Sun reversed. Sun reversed is not one of my favorite cards, and there's two people there as well involved. So it's kind of saying that, yeah, exactly what I was saying. This happiness that was promised is not what it's all cracked up to be. And I don't know why, I'm really feeling like they're putting on a show. They're literally putting on a show. And they're also someone who talks a lot about how they got this and they got that, and little pieces of what they say is true, and then a lot of it is lies. And it's like they like to play both roles. They like to play the bad guy, and they like to play the I can make your dreams come true. I am the almighty magician. I can, boom, turn you into Cinderella. I don't know. It's just, that's the kind of energy I'm picking up from this person. And it's just, be careful of making irrational decisions. That's all I've got to say. And also, this person could be someone that, for some of you, I don't know why I'm picking this up. So this person could be someone you've known them for a long time. And you probably are not liking what I'm saying about them. But I just have to be honest, because that's what I'm picking up. But I'm not saying they're a bad person. I said the people that manipulate are not always bad. It's how you perceive it. But yeah. That's all I really have for you, pile number 2. If you would like a personal reading, I am still doing 30-minute readings for £30. and I really enjoy doing them. So the link to my Etsy shop is down below. Also, just comment down below if anything resonated with you. And yeah. Oh, something fell outside my house. Don't know what it was. Yeah, I will see you all in the future. Goodbye. Hello, anyone that chose pile number 3. Let's see what you have here. Just so you know, I'm using these cards just because I like them. I don't think everyone will vibe with them, but I get good messages from them. I feel like we'll start with that, and then that, and then that, and then that. So we have the Magician. We have the 5 of Wands, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the Tower. Okay, straight away, I am feeling like I said in pile number 2, manipulation, but it's not necessarily manipulation here. It's kind of like something needs to come to the surface. So it's universal. So it's not a specific person, it's just something that you might have to go through. So I really feel like this pile, it will probably happen and you will have a bit of a hard time with this. But I do see you being someone who knows how to rest through this period of like, so if you've gone through any like depression or anxiety or anything like that before, I feel like you're someone who really knows how to manage it, and you know that it's not going to last forever, this phase, okay? And I know I have the Magician card there, but there's something telling me that, like, are you someone who's planning on making a phone call, or even, I feel like more so a text? You're planning on texting someone or making a phone call, and I don't know why, but I feel like you're expecting it to all kind of work out, because some of you may even be interested in magic here and thinking that your spell is going to work or something. That I don't know why I'm picking that up. But this Magician, for me, I don't know why I'm looking at this. Everything else is the same apart from these 2 moons. So that's why I'm kind of feeling like, oh, there's that tiny little speck of information that you will have to know or you will have to deal with. Because I have the 5 of Wands here, and I really feel like it's telling me that how you word the text or how you word the conversation is going to cause a lot of drama, okay? And either if it's meant for a lot of people, you're going to have a lot of people upset, a lot of people angry. But if it's for a relationship or something along those lines, I just really feel like you're going to have a lot of people getting involved because of, like, 2 people might be involved and then others hear about it and they try and give their advice, and obviously with Mercury Retrograde, people are saying things and they're just like blah 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 and getting involved in all the drama. That's kind of like energy I'm picking up from this card. So it's kind of like the main thing I'm hearing here is, if you don't want things to go horrible, I think things will kind of be a bit shit, but if you want things to go nuts, like no, you don't want things to be like this card here, I say just be careful on how you are going to word everything, okay? With the 4 of Swords, I really feel like you are someone who really does spend a lot of time trying to manage your thoughts. So you might be someone who really tries to meditate or take just like an hour of your day to just no social media, no nothing, just literally rest. But also I feel like around the time that this might happen, and I feel like in the next week and a half, I really see that with the raven in the back there, hey, shout out to me. I really feel like with this raven is kind of, raven always for me is embrace the dark times, embrace those moments of feeling like you have a dark piece of freaking poison soul inside of you. You just have to embrace that and let it be there and acknowledge it, and just not try and be like, okay, this will pass, this will pass, this will pass, because once you get into that energy, let's just see. Hold on, I'm going to clarify. Yeah, so I am really feeling like, even though this is what you would normally do, you're someone who's passionate about working on themselves and being alone all the time. What you really need to do is, we have the Ten of Pentacles, so you need to spend time with maybe, is there someone in I don't know why I'm picking up a care home. Do you have a grandparent in a care home? Or even just a child? Is there some, because really I feel like at this time you need to either be with the elderly or be with children, because elderly are like, fuck life, whatever, and kids are just like, fuck, I don't know what life is, so whatever. So you need to be around those kind of energies, someone who is very wise or very silly and immature, because that's going to kind of take you out of the energy that you're in, the whole serious adult, I need to sort my life out energy, okay? Be around people who've done life or past lives and they're new to the world. I really feel like a lot of you are going to vibe with children here. And yes. Lastly, we have the Tower card here. So with that Tower card, it's basically just saying something is going to kind of come to an end. And I feel like it's either it could be a career, but somehow I'm not feeling that for a lot of you. It could be something to do with, it could be something to do with children too, actually, now that we're talking about it, because I'm feeling that. Could be something to do with children. So if you are two parents and it's something to do with your child, or that's something that might, because I see like, yeah, a single parent here. But yeah, right. Basically what I feel for you is you're going to have a lot of things working out for you, feelings of mixed emotions. But just put everything on hold right now with working on your own self, and just really adapt to these changes in the best way you can do, which for me is distractions. Distract yourself from getting too hyped up in writing this message and getting too hyped up in saying everything you need to say, because Mercury Retrograde will probably cause the other person to react in the completely opposite way that they would normally react, and then you will be like caught off guard and you're going to be like, what the fuck? Okay, so yeah, that's all I really feel for you. Is there anything else I feel like saying? Just want to clarify that tarot card, like, we have the Fool. So basically, something is coming to an end and something new is beginning, and my Fool card in this deck is kind of like, whatever. So in the end, you're just going to be like, whatever, that was just a waste of my time. And I really feel like it was a waste of your time, as in like worrying about it or stressing about it. You're just going to be like, why did I stress so much about that? It's done now, it's over, and it's not actually that bad. So yes, that is all I have for you, pile number 3. If you would like a personal reading, I'm doing 30 minutes for £30 on my Etsy, and the link is down below. Also, I forgot what I was going to say, as usual. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Leave a comment down below if this resonated, and I will see you all in the future. Goodbye.